gotta take the battery out for access. So we got some 10 millimeters to crack loose here on the battery cables. Crack that loose. Get this one off, tuck it down out of the way. We got this 10 here. Take this one off. And we also have another 10 millimeter for the hold down here. There's also another 10 that's underneath this cover, and I'm going to use a gear wrench to get that one off. Button plugs are already loose on this thing, so we should be able to just get our gear wrench on here. Okay, this is all tie wrapped in here. So we're just going to lift it up and slip the battery up out of the way. It's got a little handle for the battery. We can reinstall the battery back into the vehicle. Taking the battery out, you might as well clean the terminals right here.
So if you put in a new battery in too, even if it's a new battery, clean the terminals and you'll get a better connection, right, Steve?
Yeah.
If your battery's over 5 years old and it's still working good, you might want to think about replacing it.
Yeah, it ain't worth breaking down because it's never a convenient time when it doesn't start.
Nope. Been down that road. The worst was when I bought my Expedition and Steve said, "You need a new battery." And I'm like, "No, I don't. It starts fine." And literally a week later, this guy jinxed me and my truck wouldn't start. Boy, was I cursing you that day.
Sorry.
You warned me.
Yeah. And the rod down here just slipped down here a little bit. I'm grabbing the rod, and there's a catch in the side of the tray down here that it catches into, and then you have to hold it in that catch right down here while you start the 10 millimeter up here. Start the 10 and then make my catch. Okay, there it is. We just lifted up our cover here a little bit and we can line up the hole for the other 10 right here. Could take the whole cover off, but button plugs are broken on a bunch of it, so we'll get there.
There's the screw right there.
Snug this one up a little bit. And I want this to grab the battery more, so I'm going to slide the battery back a little bit more, like that. Okay, comfortable with that. Now, of course, the thing fell out. Why wouldn't it? There it is. Okay. I'm going to take the gear wrench. We'll tighten this one underneath here. And millimeter ratchet will just give this, snug it up just so it's got, we're gonna tighten these by hand, obviously. Let me get the gear wrench for.
When you're putting the battery cables back on, do the positive first and then do the negative second. You shouldn't get that big spark out of it when you connect them up.
Yep. Okay, so the terminals are clean. They're tight. And we've got our gear wrench. Just tighten this one up a little bit. Okay, that's done.